then we prophesied Wednesday night. I think it was in the 17th century. It was a shipwreck off the Pacific Ocean. There was only one survivor from the ship. He survived by clinging on to one of the beams of the ship until finally it carried him to a small piece of land. Somehow he managed to build a hut and gather as much food as he could, and all the supplies that floated from the ship to the land he would store in the hut. Every day he'd go out to the shore. He'd look in the sky for a plane, or look as far as he could out in the ocean for a ship. But he would see none. This went on for months and more months. Finally, one day while he was out hunting for more food because his supplies were getting low, he noticed this fire coming from his hut. When he got back to the hut, everything that he had ever worked for a while on that island, all the supplies that he had saved, they went up in smoke. They all burned that day. Can you imagine how he must have felt? And he looked up in the sky and just kind of cursed at God and blamed God. The next morning, a ship came to where he was. He said, "Guys, how did you know I was here?" He said, "I've been here for months, and not one ship has come by, not one airplane, and here you are all of a sudden." The captain said, "We saw your smoke signal. That's why we're here." Listen, that thing that you're going through, that you're facing, it could be that God is just using it to turn things around for you. Maybe even to save you if you're lost. But if you'll trust God, what looks like to you is all gone and lost, God will turn it around and make it good. Will you bow your heads? I appreciate Brother Corey coming, and he says the Lord has restored him this morning. We're thankful for that. But I wonder if there's somebody else that's lost. And, you know, if you were to die today, you slip out into eternity without Christ. I appreciate how the Lord moved, and of course I didn't finish the sermon, but if I finally got to the last part of it, I was going to tell you this. God will take away some old things and restore it with some new things. If you're lost, what He'll do, He'll take away that old life and those old sins that you've done and those old ways. What He'll do, He'll take them away and cast them into the sea of forgetfulness, never to be remembered again. And then in the place of that, He'll restore some new things in your life. Number one, He'll make you a new person, a new man, a new woman. He'll take away that old man, that old life, and He'll give you a new one. And all that sorrow that you've had, He'll replace it with joy. Now listen to me. You can't find it in a bottle. You can't find it in a drug. You can't find it in a relationship. Because those things only last momentarily. But Christ said, "This joy that I give to you, no man can take. It's eternal. It lasts forever." We're certainly not coming and embarrass you this morning, but But if you want to take that same walk that Brother Corey did this morning, Sister Vonda gets ready to sing, all you have to do is step out where you're seated, meet us in the altar, and just ask the Lord to forgive you of your sin, come in your heart, and make you a new man. Let Him take away the old